is a laser. So don't sleep on a white man's technology. He's just not going to give up his kingdom, you know. And that's why we need the angels to come and even that playing field out to destroy that technology and stuff, you know. So
yeah, let's see how he do without his guns. Yeah. Now what?
Yeah, even with his guns, he can't even handle alongside his angels.
You gotta face me face to face now.
Yeah, right, and it's good. And see, but I'm gonna tell you, for every one Jake that knows the arts, well, you know how it is. One cracker knows the arts too. You know what I'm saying? So just we're just that we have the Most High with us.
My thing is, it's like, why is he using guns so much if he's all of that?
I know.
You know how many?
You know why? Because it says he shall kill by the sword. That was his blessing. He has to. He knows no other way.
Yeah,
go to Genesis when he was given a blessing to Jacob.
Genesis.
When he was given that blessing to Jacob by his father Jacob, that's it. He kills by the sword. The modern day sword is what?
The gun.
The gun. You know, the modern day sword is the gun. So that's just how it's got to be. Like, he knows no other way. He kills. He's violent. He was created to be violent. You know, so there's no other way. You know, and don't think they just only use guns. Like, they're just killers. They're vicious. They're not killers. They're murderers. You know, look at what they did to Gad.
Psycho murderers.
Look at what they did to Gad. With Gad, they took smallpox blankets and almost eradicated the Indians. The North American Indian brothers.
That's true. Look what
that's chemical warfare.
Look what they did, though. Gad was tearing them up with them bows and spears.
Right, but listen, how do you think we can say that, but Gad didn't win that war? Let's just be real.
Yeah, of course not, but he was whooping that. Yeah.
But see, the thing is, but that's what I mean. You win, you got to win the war, not the battles. They won battles, but they didn't win wars.
Right, that's true.
The only way we're going to win the war is through the Most High. Hamashiach Yahushua. We can win battles, yeah. We've always won battles throughout history. But we have to win the war. That's where the angels, the Most High and Hamashiach Yahushua, that's where the angels come into place. So we can start to win the wars. You know, because then even going into the kingdom, they're going to be battles. But they're not going to be on that magnitude like how it is, because the playing field is going to be even.
Oh, so even when Jacob's kingdom come?
No. Go. See, the thing is, people have this perception that once Christ comes back, the kingdom begins. That's not the kingdom. When Christ comes back, that's the beginning to build the kingdom of heaven. So throughout that 1,000-year period, you're going to have wars. You're going to have battles. Still, you're going to have battles.
Please let me be part of that.
You know,
I'm begging for that. But,
you know, so that's the thing. The key is to make it to that part.
Right.
You know, before we get to the carnal war, we got to get to the spiritual war. If you, in order to get that's part of the spoils. To get to the carnal war, you got to surpass the spiritual test first. That's why when Ephesians the 6th chapter says the weapons of our warfare are not carnal but spiritual. It's great to want to be in shape, you know, and exercise and do the arts. Like, you know, I'm into it, you into it, we're all into it, but we still have to exercise our minds first with these scriptures. You know, because you don't want brothers out there trying to step to Esau, because the Most High put a spirit on brothers to have Esau smash cats, man. You know, and I've seen it. I've seen brothers get whipped on by brothers just because why? You can't use the Most High as a crutch and say the Most High is going to protect me, and then go out there and do stupidity. Yeah, we had a lot of brothers in the past that did that. Most High exposed them because it's not that time yet. When that time comes, look, you know, it tells you Hawashi's blood. I mean, his garment's going to be red like wine with all the blood he's going to have on it. So, you know, when that time comes, it's going to come. It's definitely going to come. So, it's definitely Tawab.
All right, so this is 2 Maccabees 15:34. So every man prays towards the heaven, the glorious Lord, saying, blessed be he that keep his own place undefiled. All right. Verse 35. He hanged also Nicanor's head upon the tower, an evident and manifest sign unto all of the help of the Most High. And they ordained all with a common decree, in no case to let that day pass without solemnity, but to celebrate the 13th day of the 12th month, which in the Syrian tongue is called Adar, the day before Mordecai's day, which is Purim. All right. So Purim, this is a day. So tomorrow is actually Purim, and it says it was a decree, meaning a law that was passed. Verse 37. Thus,
This is ordained too.
yes, ordained. Thus went it with Nicanor, and from that time forth the Hebrews had the city in their power. And here will I make it an end. And if I have done well, and it is fitting the story, it is that which I desire. But if slanderly and meanly, it is that which I could attain unto. For as it is hurtful to drink wine or water alone, and as wine mingled with water is pleasant, and delighteth the taste, so even so speech finely framed delighteth the ears of them that read the story, and hence shall be an end. So this was the wars of Judas and things like that, and you can read the whole second Maccabees, which goes into the different wars, showing that the angels were actually helping Judas and things like that. It has a lot of involvement with angels in the second Maccabees.
Same shall be in our time.
Huh?
The same shall be in our time. Come.
On a high level, on a higher level than Judas.
Yeah.
Much higher level.
You making it sound a little fun.
Come. That's a day that we should all desire to see.
Come.
A day like that, like,
Oh man.
and that's what I tell brothers. It's a day that you want to see, but we have to constantly meditate on the scriptures to make sure we're worthy of that day.